What's up guys, it's Tom here and welcome to the Champions League final review analysis video, and I'm heartbroken. We worked so hard all season to get to the Champions League final, and then Karius, our goalkeeper, ruins the fun for everybody. What did you think of the Champions League final? Let me know in the comments below. I think it was an equal game, and I feel so sorry for Jurgen Klopp because he set up this Liverpool team perfectly, and we actually outplayed Real Madrid up until the Mohamed Salah injury. Mohamed Salah had to go off in the Champions League final crying. I was heartbroken for him, and I'm just so sad for Jurgen Klopp as well, who I think deserves to win a trophy for Liverpool now. But Liverpool is not, football is not like that. Football is all about goals and who makes fewest mistakes, and Real Madrid deserved to win the final on the merit of they made fewer mistakes than Liverpool. But actually Karius' mistakes ruined the whole squad, the whole team's huge effort in this Champions League final, because I think if you only look at the play, we actually were equals of Real Madrid, and I'm really proud of a Liverpool team who have gone so far. I know it's really difficult to be positive as a Liverpool fan right now, but I'm proud that Liverpool went this far, and we went toe to toe with Real Madrid, and we were actually the better team until Salah went off. Then of course when Lallana comes on, we had to shuffle the whole attack and midfield because we didn't have an out-and-out replacement for Salah. Lallana went on the left and Mane went on the right. But it was actually a horrendous Karius mistake which gifted Real Madrid a goal on a plate. And I just can't believe that Karius would do something like this in a Champions League final. All the top teams don't have goalkeepers who make mistakes like that. And yes, Gareth Bale scored the goal of the Champions League final. An absolutely incredible bicycle kick, and I applauded that goal actually as a Liverpool fan because it was just a thing of beauty, and this is why we love watching football. And Mane equalized for Liverpool after the Karius mistake, who instead of throwing it above Benzema's head, he throws it straight into Benzema's leg. I know that Karius probably thought that Benzema wouldn't stick his leg out, but just go around him or go far away from him. You cannot do this in a Champions League final. He was so casual that it's painful. He wasn't fully concentrating in his mind, in my opinion. And that's, if you are not 100% sharp in a Champions League final, you get punished by probably the best team in Europe, one of the best teams in Europe right now. And I'm really sad because Real Madrid could have lost this Champions League final. Liverpool had the chances to win it. Mane hit the post in the second half. Firmino, if he passes it well to Mane, he was clean through on goal, but Firmino's bad pass meant that Mane couldn't get the shot away. And yes, Real Madrid hits the bar with Isco, and also Real Madrid scored an offside goal with Benzema in the first half, which was rightfully ruled out for offside. But it was actually a very even game in the first half. First 30 minutes Liverpool were better, and then Real Madrid were better in possession, but they failed to create many chances, Real Madrid, and this is why it's so painful to lose like this. Because if Real Madrid score from many chances and they dominate Liverpool, it's a much easier defeat to accept and a much easier defeat to take for me as a Liverpool fan. But to see this, that Liverpool go equal and head-to-head, toe-to-toe with Real Madrid, and then to lose in such a manner, with absolutely gifting Real Madrid 2 goals. It's just so heartbreaking, and I feel so sorry for all the Liverpool fans, especially the ones who traveled all the way to Kiev. I applaud the Liverpool fans who were in the stadium tonight because they were magnificent. They sang their hearts out, and every Liverpool fan deserves huge credit. I feel so sorry for Jurgen Klopp, who doesn't deserve to lose this many finals. He doesn't deserve to have this record of losing 6 straight finals because he set his team up perfectly. He did everything he could for Liverpool to win this game. And it was down to the players to execute his plan. And apart from Karius, every single Liverpool player executed the plan. Mane was brilliant. In my opinion, Mane was Liverpool's best player tonight. And Loris Karius probably was the worst. And Liverpool have this goalkeeper problem for years now, and we just have to talk about this. This is the biggest sign, but it has been obvious for years that Liverpool need a new goalkeeper. Actually, since Pepe Reina left the club, and I couldn't understand why Brendan Rodgers sold Pepe Reina when he's still now a very, very good goalkeeper, Reina, and he loved playing at Liverpool, but he was bombed out. Since then, our goalkeeping situation has been terrible. Mignolet and Karius both gifting opposition goals. And Karius will never live this down. He will always be remembered as a goalkeeper who made an absolute clown of himself in the biggest game of your career, a Champions League final. And you do this. You gift Benzema a goal on a plate, and then Gareth Bale has a speculative shot from 40 yards, which was straight at Karius. All he had to do is just plunge it clear or catch it. He tries to catch it, and the butter fingers come into play. It slips through his fingers and goes into the back of the net. And I'm just devastated. I mean, and the biggest worry is for Real Madrid, you know, they probably get to the Champions League final every year, every 2 years, every 3 years. For Liverpool, when is the next time Liverpool will play a Champions League final? When will be the next time that we will have an opportunity to win a final like this? Of course, Jurgen Klopp has to keep on building, and I think one of the biggest problem positions now for Liverpool is the goalkeeper, and it couldn't be more obvious than this. It couldn't, really. Honestly, I mean, Liverpool have to sign a better goalkeeper than Karius and Mignolet, and in my opinion, I was willing to give Karius the chance next season to play for Liverpool, but after this game, can you do that? I'm not sure. I'm not sure the fans would ever trust Loris Karius after this, because whenever Loris Karius is in goal for Liverpool, all the fans will be reminded of this Champions League final. It will haunt us to the end of days, just like when Steven Gerrard made that huge mistake in the title race, but let's not talk about that. But this is just a thing that I think means Loris Karius has to be sold in the summer. Of course, your opinion matters to me, guys. Let me know, what did you think of the Champions League final? Do you think that Loris Karius should be sold? Does he deserve another chance? Because to be completely fair and balanced, Loris Karius had a really good second half of the season. Since he came in for Mignolet, I think he had a good season, and he really showed that he has potential, he has promise. But now that he made two really horrendous mistakes, and he's now, I'm just seeing the TV coverage, he's apologizing to the Liverpool fans and crying. This is just unbelievable. I mean, I can't imagine what is going through in his mind. And now the Liverpool players have to watch Real Madrid lifting the Champions League trophy for the third time. Let's talk about them for a minute. Real Madrid deserves huge credit for what they have done in the Champions League. They probably deserved to win this game on the merit of they made fewer mistakes than Liverpool. They played really well since Salah's injury, and in the second half they created some really good chances. Gareth Bale scored one of the best goals in Champions League history. I think Gareth Bale's goal is now the best goal scored ever in a Champions League final, probably beating Real Madrid and Zidane's goal against Leverkusen in 2002. And Liverpool really deserve a huge credit for the run that they had in the Champions League. We scored 47 goals in the Champions League, which is the most in the competition's history. And Jordan Henderson should have lifted the Champions League trophy. This is where our dreams died, guys, and I'm so sad, because I think if it wasn't for Karius' mistakes, we could have won this final. But football is all about who scores the goals when the chances present themselves, and Liverpool actually nullified Ronaldo really well. and I'm just heartbroken for Jurgen Klopp, who doesn't deserve to lose another Champions League final. He lost to Dortmund, he lost to Bayern with Dortmund in the last minute, and this is equally heartbreaking for Jurgen Klopp, who just has no luck in cup finals. And I think he prepared the team brilliantly, so I'm actually applauding Jurgen Klopp for the work that he has done at Liverpool. What Liverpool needs to do now is buy a world-class goalkeeper, buy backup players for Salah, Mane and Firmino, buy forwards like Nabil Fekir, like Thomas Lemar, buy a really good centre midfielder who replaces Emre Can, and let's attack next season. Let's try to get to another Champions League final, and hopefully we will have a better goalkeeper in our goal to actually win the thing. So let me know what you think of the game in the comments below. Thanks for watching. See you later, guys. Goodbye.